So, Scott, there is that 90-minute pause that was going into effect. This, as displaced civilians are trying to keep moving and wondering where to go. What's the latest?
Yeah, a 90-minute pause for humanitarian aid. And now the life or death question for many Palestinians is exactly where to go. As you've been saying, originally, of course, they were told to go south as Israel focused its military campaign on the north. And those people that went south still can't go back north. And now, as Israel pushes further south into Gaza, many Palestinians are wondering if there's any place that is safe for them to go. And many are worried to leave their homes, feeling like they'll never be able to go back. Many Palestinians have gone to UN refugee camps and shelters, but those are overcrowded with poor sanitary conditions, leading to growing concern of outbreaks of infections and diseases. Israel ordering people out of some 24 neighborhoods in Khan Yunis, reducing the area where civilians can seek refuge in the central and southern part of Gaza significantly. An evacuation map published by Israel this week is telling people to move further south towards Rafah and west toward the Mediterranean. But many question whether, questioning the word of the Israeli Defense Forces, as we said, originally told to go south and now being told to push even further south. Speaking with CNN, the head of UNICEF is expressing her concern for the civilians in Gaza.
I think of it as kind of like a piece of paper, right? You fold it in half, so move south. Fold it in half again, fold it in half again. At some point, there is no place for them to go. There is no safe place, and they know that, and they feel that, and they're terrified.
And are we at that point now?
I think we're close to that.
So, Marcia, the reports are somewhat of 2 million people have been displaced since the fighting began on October 7th, and upwards of 1 million displaced alone from the north, and still unable to go back to the north as well, Marcia.
And Scott, what's happening with Canadians who are still in Gaza?
There's still a push to get Canadians out of Gaza. The Canadian government is still in contact with some 426 Canadians. They've registered with the Canadian government. We reported yesterday over the weekend about 130 Canadians were able to get out, but there's also a growing push to get more family, extended family of those here in Canada to get them out of Gaza as well. There's growing pressure on the government to introduce special immigration programs to allow more extended family members out of Gaza as well. So far, the push to get people out has been very strict and very specific. Canadian citizens, permanent residents, and their family members, although they are calling, there is a push on Ottawa to extend special immigration measures for extended families. Marcia, similar to what's been done for those fleeing fighting in Ukraine and those fleeing fighting in Afghanistan as well.
Scott, thank you for that.